You heard about the Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, I heard about the controversy that the MCU has with Disney and Sony. That Spider-Man, Sony owns Spider-Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're pulling it out of the MCU because of legal issues, I guess.
I don't think it's like, yeah, it is kind of like legal issues, but they're like redoing a deal.
Yeah,
right before
but they couldn't agree.
Let's see, before they had a deal with only 5% of Disney only received 5% of first dollar gross and 5% of the ticket sales, right?
Yeah.
And then Sony basically got the rest of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now they want a 50-50.
Okay.
So you see how that 5% jumped to a
Yeah.
50%. So I can see why Sony got mad. On Twitter, everyone's like, save Spider-Man from Sony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something about Sony was trending, hatred towards Sony, right?
Yeah.
But I saw it as hatred toward Disney. Like, fuck Disney. Why are you taking 50%? You know?
I know.
Sony treated Stan Lee better than Disney, according to Stan Lee's daughter, because Disney treated Stan Lee really badly towards his characters, you know?
Yeah. They didn't allow
allow certain
creativity.
things. So I'll assume Sony had the better relationship with Stan Lee, right? And Sony always had Spider-Man. Like, remember the first 3 Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
Those
like
all
the
hit,
original.
Yeah, those all hit $1 billion each.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
Spider-Man's doing well. Like, we don't need Disney.
But like to take him out of the MCU,
Yes,
which
that's
is
the problem.
Which is doing like so well, and they just made a movie like this summer, like Far From Home, and then that left off with like a big ass cliffhanger.
Yeah,
like
I haven't seen. Don't say anything,
dude.
But yeah, that's what pisses me off. Taking a character that you solely integrated into the MCU,
yeah,
and basically Sony to say fuck you. You know, this guy's not gonna have any more connections. Like, Tom Holland's still gonna play Spider-Man, but you can't mention Iron Man. Mostly Iron Man, like that's the biggest connection with the MCU, because it was almost like a son-father type of relationship. Yeah. So a lot of people were pissed. I'm pissed at Disney for taking 50%. Yeah. But keep in mind, they're offering the what's it called? Spend money or whatever it's pay for the expenses of the movie, like fund it. That's the word. They're willing to 50-50 fund it, right? Disney and Sony. So that therefore they can obviously take 50%. Yeah. But then I see that as like, you see the Spider-Man, they also hit $1 billion, right? The new ones. Yeah. You see that as a little greedy.
I don't know about billion, but like they're doing well.
No, they hit the
Far
movie
From Home?
box. Yeah. Both of them. Yeah. Okay. So they hit $1 billion, and most MCU movies hit $1 billion now. Yeah. The new ones.
Like Avengers, it passed Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but they kind of cheated, they put it back in the theaters for another couple months.
Maybe.
No, they did, but whatever.
I don't know. I mean, it was probably gonna, like, it was that big of a movie.
It was that big, but in order to like fully pass it, they had to literally put it back.
Yeah, I know. And because I don't think that many people go to the movies like as much as they used to, like when Avatar came out.
Maybe, and maybe Avatar got more of an international. Yeah. I don't see it as like an American trending thing. More as like maybe like Asia, for example. That's a big market. Yeah. Like those, I would see that type of movie like, in the Asia cinema world. It's weird, alien-like. Yeah. Not our typical like alien isolation type of stuff like that. But anyways, back to Sony and Spider-Man. Yeah. So yeah, I see them as Disney being a little greedy because they see the potential in Spider-Man. What do you think? Why do you think they decided to offer this 50-50 deal?
I think Disney was just greedy, and they saw like that they needed more money because it's doing so well, and so. But I think like those big companies, they don't really care about the actual MCU, like they don't care about the fans like wanting it to
Especially
be together.
Disney, like if Disney treated Stan Lee like not so good according to the daughter, then how could they respect the fans? Stan Lee was like the voice of the fans. He was literally he was so into it, and for Disney to kind of like get away. That's kind of like saying Disney's fuck you.
I know, and like he just passed away like last year, right?
Yeah.
And then now, since it's not in his hands,
no say. There's like zero say. It's all in Disney's hands, basically.
Yeah.
And
Disney
I see
and Sony, just those big companies.
Well, Disney's already taken a monopoly on everything.
Yeah, like there's, you heard about the like Disney streaming service?
No.
They're like
is it like Netflix or like TV cable?
Yeah, like all the shows that are on Netflix and Hulu are like the movies. They want those back by 2020. They're gonna cut it.
Damn.
Because all the Disney movies are gonna be on their platform.
Yeah,
they're gonna make
I can see that.
their own platform, and they're gonna have their own shows, like original shows.
Imagine Disney cutting all like Marvel movies. Like Marvel is mostly Marvel and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Two biggest movie franchises in Disney, right? Imagine taking all those from all streaming services and putting into their own.
Yeah.
So you have to specifically go to their service.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's gonna be a streaming war because now, like Apple is even gonna do their own streaming service as well.
Damn.
Like it's called Apple TV Plus, I think, and they're gonna do their own original content.
Oh, shows. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing. You got Amazon. We got Amazon shows, Netflix shows. I guess now Apple, and then Disney.
Yeah.
I know Hulu has Hulu too.
Yeah.
No one talks about Hulu. Hulu sucks, bro.
I mean, they have some good shows, but
you still have ads, dude.
Yeah. I mean, unless you pay for like more,
a lot more, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you pay, you still get ads.
There's some options that
really?
you with no ads.
More expensive.
Yeah. They also have live TV too. So.
Damn.
But.
Yeah, but like Disney's. I see this like that move. 50-50, like it's fair, right? It's kind of fair. You're funding 50%. You're also
but it depends on like who, like I'm not sure if Stan Lee said to give more ownership to Sony or not. But like, yeah, it's more fair for both companies. But
definitely Sony obviously is a smaller company, therefore they're making.
I mean, they're pretty big.
They're pretty big, but like Disney.
Wait
for Disney. I bet you Disney will buy Sony. I
don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
They bought a lot of stuff, bro.
I mean, yeah, they bought like, didn't they buy like Fox?
Yes,
like Century
exactly.
20? Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Maybe not like the entire Sony company, but like their entertainment.
Yeah, their entertainment. Because like Sony does like, Sony like produces a lot.
Yeah.
Like of the
movies
and TV, and then they also do like they have their own like record label.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So
maybe they'll take part of it. I see for sure they're taking part of it.
Yeah.
That was like a statement saying like, if you're not taking our 50%, we're going to take your 100%. Think about that.
But Sony is the bigger company because like they make like PlayStation. They make like the TVs that.
Okay, yeah, maybe I said something wrong. Maybe Sony is big. I don't know. Disney's growing. I just see Disney. Disney's
is the king of like entertainment.
I see them. Yeah, I see them as a fucking 200-mile-per-hour train.
Yeah,
not stopping for anyone. You know what I mean?
I know they don't really care about like fans or anything. They just like do it for profit.
Yeah,
like they keep increasing the price for Disneyland.
Exactly,
and like just crazy.
Most expensive place on earth, but they see that they're growing.
Yeah,
they see the industry is loving them, giving them more money. Obviously, you're taking it.